Hello, welcome, or welcome back. It is time for another vlog. Here we are. It's February 18th, Tuesday. I am now finished with what I need to do. It's 1 o'clock. I went to the kiln this morning and loaded it, which I'm very, very, very excited about. I somehow was able to fit it all because for a minute there I did not think I was going to be able to. I ended up having probably like close to 80 or so pieces that I needed to get in there. And that's like a good amount of stuff. And probably what I'd say I normally fill it with a bisque fire, but I don't know why it just meant a lot more uh brain work to get it all to fit. But I think it's because I hadn't done it in a while and some of the pieces were just like different shapes and like my vases, and then I made some mugs with like longer handles, and yeah, but it all worked and I set it to go off tomorrow morning, and then I left there to go to the clay store and get some more clay and glaze. I was only able to get clay and two things of glaze. I had to order the rest on Clay King because they were sold out of a majority of the colors that I needed, which is a bummer, but I feel like Clay King is pretty good with their shipping and like turnaround time. So hopefully I can still get them in like a reasonable amount of time. And I can get to glazing maybe next week. I have a lot going on this week that will mean that I probably can't even unload the kiln, so I guess it's fine that all of that happened. And I actually forgot to throw a design. And I don't know how I missed it, but I did. And so I need to do that as well as make some mirrors because I broke the one that I had made for this batch as I was taking it down to the car this morning. I like missed a step, so I kind of fell a little bit and it took a little bit of my tumble and I broke off one of the pedals, sadly. But this just means that I can have a kiln load dedicated to mirrors. They just take up a lot more space since they're not vertical, they're just wide. So I think I'll just probably make as many as I can that will fit in the kiln and the small batch of cups that I forgot to make and call that a kiln load, which I can do while I'm painting the other stuff. So I think it will all work out. I'm kind of glad it broke because there's no way that I would have been able to fit it in the load this today, and that just would have been really annoying. And so everything happens for a reason. And now I'm going to take the rest of the day off and put my foot in the air because I don't want it to get any more uh painful than it already is, which isn't much, but yeah, I'm gonna need it for the rest of the week, so hopefully it will be fine. And I will see you guys when I hopefully unload the kiln and start glazing. I'm really looking forward to being this stage of the process, and thank you so much for being here to watch it all happen. Yeah, I'll see you at the kiln. ClayKingCeramics.com, or I think it's just clayking.com actually. They're so speedy. I ordered this like Tuesday late afternoon and it is Thursday and it is here. That is mind blowing to me. As I said, I got some restock of glazes that I always get. Spectrum is my go to along with like Laguna. I'm sure the other ones are great. It's kind of just like a stick with what you know thing. So I've used these from the start and they've been so good to me. Lime green from Spectrum, and then I tried a new one, Wedgwood, which seems like it'll be like maybe a light, almost periwinkle blue, which I think would be really lovely and would go well with like the kind of calm, chill, like blue toned colors that I have. And then some cones because I ran out. But glad that's here. I had to work today, so I didn't get to unload the kiln, but I think I'm going to do that tonight so that I can start glazing some tomorrow because my coworkers and I are going to have a little mini market at the shop we work at, and I'm very excited because it just feels really sweet to have artist friends and we all like have our little part-time jobs and now we get to come together and do fun things and sell our stuff at our part-time job. It's really lovely and it's in 2 weeks, which is great because I just finished firing all this stuff. So I think I'm gonna fire stuff to restock my shops, and for this little pop-up, I'm not gonna set aside a whole bunch of stuff for it, but want to have something, and then glaze all of that and then worry about the shop update stuff after that because then I can just dedicate all my time to doing that. And hopefully, at least a week before my shop update, I can be done with everything so that I can dedicate all my time to like taking fun pictures and really like making a moment out of it and celebrating the work I've done to make a collection. I never give myself enough time to do that, so I'm really trying to stick to that this go around and I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna keep editing and then I'm gonna load the kiln or unload the kiln later. So I'll see you then. I'm in such a good mood since that came. Thank you, Clay King. Hello. Welcome to Friday. It's almost 10:30. I had to go run some errands this morning and our car is getting worked on. So part of me doesn't want to start glazing these in case I get interrupted because I may need to go get it. And I still need to finish out my list of like what I'm glazing what. So that way I can very easily knock it out. I have these things all planned. So now I need to plan these and then also make a list of like everything that's left at the kiln, what the plan is for those. And then I'll get to painting. If I don't start today, I will start probably next week. I still have some editing to do, and I think I should prioritize that and leave these for when I can do it like more under ugh. Leave these for when I can do it like knowing that I won't get interrupted. Whereas editing is very easy to just like leave at a moment's notice. This, you gotta like tidy and make sure things aren't drying and yeah. So I might just plan today and then get started glazing next week. So with that, I thank you for hanging out for this week of work. I am going to get to finishing this week's video and then get to drawing some stuff out. I might flip those two and draw and then get to editing, but I'm really looking forward to it. It's very exciting to see everything not quite complete, but one step closer. I realized I could have brought home way more than I did, but that's okay. And we only lost one mug in the kiln firing, so I'll take it. But I am just gonna sand this down and then try out my new glaze on it and maybe a couple others just to find cool color combinations. And yeah, so it's not a total loss and it could still be a tumbler once I sand that down. One that I'll probably just keep for myself. But thank you, as always. Hope you're well. Hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next week for glazing, firing, finished results. We live for it. Okay, bye.